Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Neremik. Welcome back to more of Minecraft Hardcore. Last time we finally set about getting ourselves some pretty decent tools, because we finished our enchanting area, and of course we can get mending books once we actually have a book to trade with the villager. That said, I do apologise if any of you clocked onto something last episode, because I do need to mind this, get rid of that tutorial prompt because it's being annoying. But last episode, if you're unaware, we did incorrectly size the window, so I do apologise if any of you were driven slightly mental by that. That said, kind of a quick episode to do, considering the last episode of this was so soon, but we are going to go mining again this episode. I kind of want to take it easy, because, you know, why not? And also, at the end of the last mining episode, we found a pretty good hole. So, we're going to find the tunnel we went down, and head straight on in, and, you know, see what's going on. And luckily, you know, we've got a bit of a better weapon, kind of need better armour, but also a better pickaxe, which should now yield us some pretty good results. Of course, I know they're not like the best things I could have got, but honestly, I'll take them. They're impressive enough, you know? They'll get me by just fine. Of course, now the only issue is, it takes a while to get down there. But of course, if you do end up enjoying, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Hopefully, once we finish getting these diamonds, we can go back doing the Ender Dragon and Wither and all that stuff. It's just kind of front heavy for mining at the beginning, unfortunately, which kind of a shame, but we'll make it work, you know? We always tend to. Now, with that said, last episode we were digging at quite low to zero. But whereabouts was it? I'm trying to think. So, it was one of these. Which way did we go, though? So, we got that way, and then this way. So, 59, and then you're 58. Oh, and then are you go all the way down that way. Alright, something's telling me that it was... Was it this way? We'll have a quick look to see if it's this way. Something's telling me it was. 58 just seems to make a bit more sense in my head, because I don't think we were on bedrock the entire time, and also because it was really uneventful if I remember correctly. Again, this cave system is what we're here for, and we were fortunate enough, after a pretty uneventful mine last time, to get there. And yeah, this is obscenely short, which means that this is the actual right one. So we ran into a lava pit, and I went over, and after following some mob noises, stumbled into things. So yeah, bit of an interesting start, but hopefully we should yield some very interesting results. Less strip mining and more so just getting straight down onto business. Again, bit of a weird entry, I know, but it's part of the charm, I'm sure. Now, let's begin. What are you? Okay, you're moss. Let's go then. Because, again, we need to get rich, and now we've got fortune on our side. That's only going to get exacerbated. Well, swiftened, should I say. But yeah, no, you just come on up here, there are some zombies, so you just be able to dash around them, and I think that introduces us into our area. Or at least our like, main mining area. So, of course, okay, seriously, wow, okay. Game, of all the times to lag, I assume it's probably lagging because of what was about to happen, but of all the times to lag, as I'm about to be attacked by a zombie, really? Fine. Also brought minimal torches, because again, Optifine lighting does kind of carry me. That said, which way did we say we ended up going? Because there was a lot of different ways we could go. There was this way into the more mossy cave, which I think would be a bit more chill, and there's the one, obviously, that away. So what's around here, though? Because if I remember correctly, this was just, yeah, a whole lot of nothing. It's not open. Hard to find ores. Whereas I think if we... Because we dug through here, because it was moss, if I remember correctly. But if we were to say, come on, hey, it's not much. Really? Just, please, never spawn in again. You are not welcome. And yeah, they'll come through to here though. Things change slightly. They'll get a bit brighter. And yeah, it means our hole can begin. Again, we're not exclusively looking for diamonds, but you know, if they show up like that, I'll take it. Talk about perfect timing. Did we have those in our, some of those in our pockets at the start of the episode, or did we just get 17 diamonds from like mining a few things? Either way, hell of timing. Like, that was anything but the hell of timing. I'm actually kind of flabbergasted at that. That was really cool. And that said, you know what's not cool? Frame lag. Seriously, game. Again, I know I'm running shaders and all, but Minecraft, like, runs horribly badly for a game that's as popular as it is. And I was having this discussion with a friend today, actually. I'm not sure if this isn't actually anything to do with the console ports, weirdly. It's something exclusive to the PC. Well, basically, no matter what processor you've got in it, it only takes advantage of a single core. But obviously, I'm running on higher cores, which means that like each of my individual cores is slightly lower. I had to explain this to a friend who's looking to buy a PC at the minute. But basically, it's like one of those games where they just shoddily optimized it, for lack of a better term. Which sucks. because it means I've got this fancy processor that can do this, that, and the other. It can run Persona 5, you know, in theory it could run this. But because it can only like take advantage of one core, it just runs really shit. Which is like kind of a pain, because like it's Minecraft, you should be able to optimize it a bit more, right? I mean, they've had attempts over the years, you know, it's one piece of iron, it's not worth the hassle. They've had attempts to optimize it over the years, like I think 1.13 they tried like changing the item IDs to pave the way for something, and it never came to fruition. And it's like, seriously? It's not just me, right? Like, I understand optimizing games is a lot more difficult than just do it. Actually, we'll call on to you, in case we want some hardened clay. But it is a lot more difficult than just optimize the game, lol. Like, it's a bit more to it. But at the same time, you're backed by Microsoft and you're one of the biggest games ever, full stop. Like, you should be able to optimize Minecraft. At least with that many resources, you know? And it, like, again, like, if you look at the game fundamentally, it is not that intensive game. It should be able to run on many things, and it just doesn't. I almost killed myself there. At least, poorly injured myself. I'm glad that didn't happen. We're getting all the gold today, though. It's like, yeah, you know, we may be doing completely awfully on, like, everything else, but at least the gold's good. Okay, and then, oh, another one here. Can I jump up, click to know? I absolutely can. Okay, just gotta keep my eyes open. I know looking up is a thing, but I kind of don't want to do too much of that unless there's a diamond, because at that point, we are just making more work for ourselves. Seriously, though, this is one hell of a cave system. It's like, this is the experience I vibe for in mining, purely because it's kind of scary. Also, yeah, the fortune is going mental. I mean, I can imagine how or if it applies to iron, but can I just say, gold is looking mighty good right now. Like, more of that good shit. And better yet, is this what I think it is? It is what I thought. Oh, hello, friend. You could have been, like, killed me in a second if you were the wrong mob, but no, you're an axolotl. And, yeah, it's gonna again keep checking, because you never know what you'll run into. But, abandoned mineshaft, well, it certainly makes things a bit more interesting, doesn't it? And what Y level is this left? It's at -5, so we've got up 60 blocks without realizing. You, kind of, is that what I think it is? No, it's a coal pipe. Bit of a shame. Yeah, but it's fine. We got a minecart. Minecart, mineshaft, same thing. Not, but there. Yeah, I forget they did this. Like, they've got like chains to dangle them when they're hanging out. Pretty cool addition. Again, I've said this before, but it's like I don't work in game development, but my university course is so centered on game development. I just happen to like naturally understand things or wonder how was that done a lot more now. And it's like, again, I can never play a game normally now because it's like, ooh, how did they do that? It's like, obviously, I'm not on the same level of programming as, like, Mojang. That's why I'm not going to jump out and immediately say, oh yeah, why don't they just optimize the game? It's like, no. I guarantee someone working at Mojang has way better coding experience than me. I just happen to be a bit more in the know when it comes to, like, practices and stuff. But still, I can guarantee it will not come across that way to, like, one person in the audience. And it's like, I'm sorry. Ew, fucking hell, not going there, not going there. I don't speak spider. And I'm also don't want to really. Okay, we can give you the fella stare. It's the stare you give a fella when they do some questionable shits. Where are we? This is a really tease me with the blue corner. I think you're diamond, but you're not. Okay, you know what? All of a sudden, I have had I know what you are. Nope. Naughty now. Okay, how the f did he even get in here? Hey, I'll take that. And these. And that. You know, never need to name a pet now, do you? Right. I don't like cave spiders. I've kind of made it slightly known. I am a slight, read as, major arachnophobe. Spiders? No bueno. No sir. No ever. Like, they ain't my thing any day of the week, so, with all kind of due respect, this place doesn't seem to be very bountiful in loot, and get me out of here. Yeah, just, it ain't my thing. It ain't my thing. Like, I can vibe with mineshafts, don't get me wrong, but when there's, like, that was just being funny with me. Oh, can I, okay, mind you the second time, ooh, how are you playing it? Silly, goofy video game. And you know what's even goofier? Spawns in 2 rat children. Seriously, this game has it out for me. It's like, yes, I said you could be optimized more. I'm not saying you're bad, though. I will, though, if you keep spawning baby zombies near me. Really? I just want my iron. Well, diamonds mainly. But yeah, fine. Go time. And this is only one branch of this cave. I don't have to pay attention to POE as well. Like, I will say, this pond thing here, though, mwah, get that as the thumbnail. It is more, oh, you're still following me. Probably should have checked that beforehand. Okay, I don't think you'll be able to crosswalk quick enough to keep chasing. Yeah, no, that pond, though, that's thumbnail worthy if I've ever seen it. Either way, what else can we talk about? I always find myself asking that. It's like, do we talk about just general life things? Or do we talk about game? And it's like, it's kind of hard to make it so balanced in episodes like this. Because it's like, at a point it's just, ooh, there's some iron over here. Ooh, some gold over here. Like, you'll go mental. It's like, I've got to add some variety. It's like, that's the thing, right? Yeah, I suppose we've found our tangent. The thing is, right, I think the best YouTubers are the ones that have watched YouTube for a while. And this is me partly, like, bigging up myself. But I found that because I've watched so much YouTube over the years, I've like developed just a long list of gripes, which is as long I have no attention span, you know? Like, it's, so, well, not made, but I've watched so many videos in different things, so I just built up a bank of things that I don't particularly vibe with. And, you know, I found, like, a format I like and stuff. Like, I think the more I've been exposed to this godforsaken website and the media on it, the better I've technically got at making content I know I'd want to watch. Like, I'm never the biggest Let's Play person, but I know if there's a Let's Play I'm going to put on, it's going to be mine. And not just because of the watch time benefits, I assure you. But it's like, it does factor around. But, what was it? Completely evaded me. I was reminded of this, literally a few days ago. In case you're unaware, we did a SimCity 2013 series on the channel, and I think I said this story then, but obviously, certain stories on the channel over time, you're not going to be too acquainted with. I would like to wager actually 0 people watching this video remember bite for bite, you know, the events of that series. So come on, let's get it over with, drop down, or not actually, I will happily take that other alternative. Anything down there that's not promising me the sweet release of death? Mayhaps. Well, I would like to stay in the bright area, given it's slightly less lethal. So I have been told. But yeah, no, SimCity 2013, it was in the news because it's just turned 10 years old, which is really freaky to me, right? And because that game came out, literally, right before I started making videos. Like, months before. And I was playing it, I was obsessed with it. And I also was super obsessed with a YouTuber that was playing it at the time. But they never like gave a clear indication to where that series ended. They just kind of dropped it one day, they got bored. Which was within their rights. But it's one of those things where it's like, that always bothered me, because it's like, they came back and they made other series and stuff, and it's like, yeah! And then they never finished them, and then they went on like, what was essentially an indefinite hiatus, and just never finished them with the series I was watching up even until they left. So over time, you'll have heard this, and this is kind of how it feeds back in. But this is one of those things where I've watched enough, like, I watched that enough YouTube, so I ran into that specific content creator, like those specific games, and that specific chain of events happens. So, like, I suppose it would happen on a wider scale too. It's just, this is the one example that sticks out in my head. Right, yes, I know you've got an enchanted bow. We know you're single. Oh shit, fuck. Okay. Sorry, I probably shouldn't have stayed for my torches there, should I? Okay, oh, that's fine, we got enough. Where's the way out? Seriously, those skeletons are sheesh. Do not like them. I don't like skeletons in general. Again, another thing I'm sure I made abundantly clear. And oh, we got no audio. That's delicious, isn't it? And is this? Yeah, this is leading nowhere. Where was the exit? Oh, God. Right, I need to stay fed there. My health tanks more than it does when I normally play on normal, so need to really pay strong mind to that. I can't get complacent there. It's like, oh, I'll just grab this torch. It's like that. We were down to 1.5 hearts. One more, like, misfired arrow. That was the end for this series. So definitely got to be a bit more higher alert. Treat with a bit more gravitas until we get netherite and become all invincible. But yeah, as I was saying before I almost died, it's one of those things where I watched it and that specific chain of event that's happened, and as I'm sure you'll have heard me say in a few places, like if I'm ever to end this channel, unless I literally die or am physically unable to make those videos, I want to at least conclude every series. Not like franchise, but just the series, so you have the episode with ending. So then you've got a definitive ending. And there's like a bunch of micro stuff like that. Like, it very much adds up to be a bunch of like tiny, like 1,000 cuts type situations. But really, you are a bit of a tweaker, but you're a stannery one, I guess. How the fuck am I meant to do this? Also, hi, Enderman. Hi. Oh, okay. Let's get a bit more risky. Be fine. It'll be fine. we say. And I'm loving the fog, by the way. Very Persona 4 of you, Mojang. Alright, anyway, make sure to not look the Enderman in the eye and just keep your head down. Okay, some gold there, some redstone there. We just need to search, right? Like, breach and search, we're on 26. I need a bit more for peace of mind and security. Thank you. Yeah, like, we don't need to be on top of things. Oh, where was I? Yeah, I think I was finished with that topic, though. It's just one of those things where you build it up and it's like... Again, I have no idea how I even started that conversation. Sometimes my memory is about as, like, functional as a Sith at retaining information. Oh, that's why I was in the... Fucking hell. Alright, okay. I'm sorry, I'm making effort not to swear for my ad rates. Even though I don't have them. What the fuck, man? Okay, man, this is a zoinks. This is a zoinks if I've ever seen one. Jesus. Jesus. Okay. And not even a single diamond passed yet, really. Okay, I'll take this, because it's marginally lit. Again, we didn't have a bunch of health lose there, but my god, going back through that, I don't think I'll be as lucky to evade some of those shots. Okay, none of them are following me. No, of course you are. You're like old and wrinkled, and yet you insist on trying to kill me? I don't know, try moisturizing. Probably a better use of your time. But that's just me. You see witches? The great... Right, well, okay, admittedly that was kind of a cool anticipation, but also I hate spiders. Leave me alone. Leaf. Tisk. We really are off the deep end for this one, aren't we? Okay, let's just... can I find anything? Okay, 29, I got 3 from that. Jeez. And oh, hello, my amethyst. Again, it's getting dark, so you know that's immediately going to be my hi, friend. Again, I am in iron armor brain. Like, risk... I can have a Minecraft Hardcore series without risk, just mental note, you know? For me, mostly. So I don't die. You know, all this gold we've collected, you might be thinking, well, what's the point? Golden apples, in case I decide to be an idiot. Or totems of undying if they were craftable and not attained through the worst set of mobs in the game. If only. If only. Anyway, what else we got to talk about? I don't know. I mean, honestly, SimCity 2013 being 10 years old really adds a few years to the whole thing. It's like, again, that came out right before I started YouTube. This year, I'm celebrating doing 10 years of YouTube general. And that's not counting Neremik. I know the first upload here was 2015. But I mean, like, in general, since my Glitch Vision days started, 10 years! I'm 20! Like, I think next year will officially be half my life I've been making YouTube videos. Which, in fairness, obviously I know all of them are archived, but still pretty cool kind of range of me to go through. It's definitely a... Again, this is like stuff I've said ad infinitum a million times. Fuck! Oh, you naughty naughty. Be thankful I saw that shit. That wasn't even me being reckless, that's just you being a dick. What did I do? Did I accidentally look you in the eye too much? I'm not a fan of you. In fact, I'm going to say you're cringe. If I can actually get a crit hit, that'd be a phenomenal game. Like, seriously, if a skeleton's able to do that much damage to me with, like, a basic enchanted... What the fuck? I'm sorry, that was how many hearts per hit? 4? In my Minecraft save? Oh, no. Well, I'm sure you can tell why this episode's called Risk It All or something, because genuinely, I need that armor, otherwise I'm risking dying anytime I decide to come in contact with one of those guys. Like, is this damage just boosted because he's underground, or was I just that oblivious to, you know, the death machines until now? 4 hearts, man. 4! Although luckily for us, again, another bit of diamond sighted. Don't mind if I do. Any extra would be appreciated. Thank you kindly. Okay. 32. Okay, and we just gotta do a bit of this, bit of that, dodge the lava. This is really scary. Like, I'm just gonna lay my cards out right now. I'm terrified at how low down I am, and also the route I have to take to get back. If that is as populated as mobs as it was the first time I went through, very paranoid about that, honestly. Because that could be make or break, and that could be me breaking. Like, again, I wish I could smelt a gold apple, but it's like, at that point, am I just being paranoid? I don't know. What's the good blend between a paranoid and being completely reasonable? I don't know. I'm still trying to find that balance, personally. Either way, these small corridors have less of a chance to spawn enemies, I think. Cue me dying in 2 minutes, but you know. So that's how it goes, I suppose. We'll stay in the mines until the end, though, because honestly, as much as I like hate the fact that, you know, I almost died, I'm loving the tense atmosphere, don't get me wrong. Again, I think just retreating here for a few minutes just to kind of flush my brain and get back on a level thought process is helpful. But God, I need to stay stocked up on health, because again, it's a miracle we only lost 1.5 hearts after that, but that Enderman and stuff, it just mounting. But we did get an Ender Pearl out of it, which is obviously a good thing for when we wish to go to the end. It's just, again, the paranoia really sets in when you see a big chunk of your health going in one hit and you're like, oh no, is this the one? Again, fortunately there was a pool of water there, but could you imagine if there wasn't? We don't have our water bucket on us for context. You know, we're using it as a thing. Should probably pick that up. Like, again, like, there are multiple moments in this episode alone which could have been it. You're really... Fair enough. You do you, I guess. Thumbs up. Yeah, it's like there were like multiple seconds in this episode which could have been like just it. End of the series. You know, there's your end episode. Now I can retire after I do all the rest of them. It's like, I don't know. Is my paranoia justified or not? Let me know. Interested to hear you guys' opinions. That said, while it's on my mind, wow, loving my lag. Also, again, it's like I'm speaking mini little waterfall here, you know. And high axolotl, high complete lack of visibility. Okay, either way, we got water now. We just got to not die, which is like, you know, commendable. Okay, so creepers first. I'm fine with creepers. They're fine with me. They're like bog standard Neremik fare. Then fine. This is fine. Everything's fine. Everything's cool. Ooh. Well, I took the wrong route on purpose, kind of hoping to get lost, but that also works. And... okay, damn, only one, but... fortune makes only one would be still only one in that instance. Damn it. Okay, and this is... I assume not the way back I wish to go for. Okay, hi Enderman, hi. Again, we've got the means to deal with them if they become hostile. Doesn't mean I want to, but the fail-safes are here. Mostly. Again, I need to get my saturation up. I think that's when you eat extra food, isn't it? I don't know. I hear words and just kind of nod. When it comes to Minecraft. Right, okay. Anyway, okay, yep. Eager spider. Very, very eager spider. Okay. Which way is out? That way's out. Okay. In that case. Okay, and it's oddly quiet here. It's like a middle ground where there's just nothing. Wow. I mean, I appreciate the Terminator reference and all, but seriously, die. It's like, stay dead at one point. Right. Oh, this is so stupid. This is so stupid. But you never know. You never know. Get rid of this 2 cobblestone as well. Right, well, luckily we've got that thing. We just cannot get shot. Wow. That was an opportune moment for the game to end me there if something spawned, but it didn't. All those skeletons down there taking up the spawn things. Oh my god. Teaching me the value of human life. One absolutely terrifying Minecraft episode at a time. Now, with that said, I'm going to go a bit overtime here, because I was planning to leave. But before I do, I just want to confirm something. Up here's a lush cave again, which is great. At least it is for my heart. Again, I love the fact that these guys are lit, and also these are easily the most appealing type of cave, like, out of lot that were added. It's, like, second to none, you know? But, what's, okay, again, that Enderman's still there, really ominously. Okay, I don't think there's anything particular this way. Just gonna have a quick, like, cursory glance this way. It's like, we're here, it was easy enough to access, we were up here for A-die, we may as well see if there's just anything else that piques our eye. Again, it's like, sorry, that sounded like the first frame of a creeper going to explode. And then subsequently, me losing my mind. That wasn't something that sounded like that. That was just me getting very, very, very close to making a noise which certainly would be featured in an episode of this series with end as its thing. I mean, now I think about it, again, we've said end a lot, at least in reference to this series, but the initial series didn't actually have that. It just had game on. Honestly, I wouldn't fault people for thinking that the original series was just kind of left abandoned like that SimCity Let's Play I watched back in the day. So it's like, you really had no way to know, it was just, well, you kind of could figure out from the context clues, but like, if you're looking at it from afar, it was very much just like, oh, so he's fighting the Wither, sucks at fighting the Wither, now he's running off. Cool. It's like, yeah, maybe I should go back and retroactively add end in square brackets to that one. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah. Honestly, I don't even know why I put end as the end of things. I could just put final or ending or fin, but no, end in all capitals is what we go for. Actually, I know exactly why I do that, because the first time I did it to my knowledge on a proper series that had, well, that utilized that, I think was Sonic Adventure, which, if you're familiar with that game, has end screens which say fin, never mind. Okay, in that case, yeah, question does remain. Why the hell do I put end at the end? I mean, now it's just kind of out of, you know, respect and tradition, but why the hell did I do it back then? Good question. Good question, me. If only I had the answer for you. Weird way to end this episode. That said, not particularly anticipating to see any more diamonds, which is kind of unfortunate. I say while having enough for a whole, you know, suit and then some. Like, I think we'll be fine. But yeah, hopefully this is the last time I need to go mining for a while. I mean, we've barely used any of our durability, but if you ask me, that's like, is that meant to be a negative? It's only a negative if you let it be a negative, if you think about it. And you know what? I'm not going to let it be a negative. But you know what I am going to let happen? Me promptly leaving the area. Okay, of course, one of you scum just had to spawn in. Seriously, you would be better off being mass called. Okay, that's probably a bit too much for the ad rate. Oh, yo, my friend. Oh, how have missed. Seriously, one again? I am being scammed. Okay, well, you know what? Maybe coming up here wasn't all for naught after all. We got a single extra diamond, maybe, just maybe in the future. That diamond may save our life, or, you know, may end up being one short. You never know. Either way, we'll blame fortune. But I think now for realsies, we're going to end this episode as I go to make my daring and bold escape, as they say. At least as they call it. So yeah, if you have enjoyed, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. It all helps us a bunch. It lets me know you want to see more of this and all that good stuff. Don't anticipate another mining episode for a while. I'm sure some of you just breathed a very large breath of fresh air there. Mining episodes, they're meant to be intermittent, and lucky for you what? We've kind of got everything. The only type of mining we can particularly fulfill here on is, well, netherite mining. Wow, okay. If you could attack each other and not me, that'd be great. Oh shit! Until next time, with all that said, and that's the wrong exit, and all that aside, thanks for watching, guys. My name's been Neremik, and peace out.